Hey there, everyone. It's Jason Lucchese. Just wanted to come to you today and talk to you about daisy chains. Now, somebody asked me a few days ago, like, what is a daisy chain and, how can I avoid them? Well, first of all, daisy chains are a complete waste of time. I don't care what anyone says. There's nothing that's ever going to come from a daisy chain deal. The main reason why, and I wanted to bring you out here today because this is why. Okay, here is the chain on our front porch to our swing here, and it's got the chain, the good old chain. So let's start off let's just say this one right here. This is the initial person that's wanting to sell their property. Okay, this is the person right here that's the owner of record, and then all of a sudden this person is like, oh, hey, I'm interested in purchasing this property, and they don't have any intentions of actually closing on the transaction. Okay, so this person's involved. Then they let, Johnny know, Billy, Sally, Sandra. We've got a Sandra and a Sandra. And then we all have Tim and Bill and Andy and Chad and Nathan. As you can see, the chain can go really long, really long. The main reason why I'm like, why would you ever spend any time with a deal like that? Now, the way to avoid these types of deals, very, very simple. You say, hey, can I speak to the owner of record with this particular package? Okay. Can I speak to the owner of record? Very simple question. If they can't produce that, then obviously it's a waste of time. You could know that within the first 15 seconds of talking to this individual. There's no point of you wanting to further a conversation with somebody that is going to be a complete waste of time. Okay. The other way is you're really, if somebody says, hey, they're marketing up a package, $1 million plus 3. Okay, the plus 3 means that they are wanting 3 points for this transaction. That right off the bat tells me it's probably a broker. Again, you need to go back to, hey, can we do a phone call here with the owner of record? Now, some people are like, no, I don't want to do that. You're going to, circumvent me and go behind my back and get this deal from me. And that's completely, that's way overboard. That's so far from the truth. Okay. Sign an NCND, a non-circumvent, non-disclosure agreement, or whatever they have, an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. Now, obviously you can circumvent them if you need to. But there would be no reason for you to circumvent them. Okay. They're going to make their money. I'm not paying any points. Okay. Don't pay any points. It's just stupid. Okay. If they don't know how to mark up the deal properly, that's their fault. So this is how I like to work with people. Okay. So instead of doing an actual big old daisy chain, here's my seller, owner of record right here. Somebody tells me about the property, and then this is me, 3. Okay. I don't want to have 7, 8 kinks. Okay. I don't want to have the 7, 8 kinks in the record there and dealing with, 8 to 12 people. If I can't talk to the owner of record and verify that property is in fact theirs, then I'll proceed forward. Not a problem. Okay. But most of the time you're going to be talking to idiots. Okay. You're going to be talking to people that for some reason just want to waste their time, and they're going to be wasting yours. Don't let idiots waste your time. Okay. Most of the time you'll find these on Craigslist, LoopNet. You'll find idiots like this saying stuff in LinkedIn and Facebook. Right off the bat, you'll be able to know if they're a broker by them saying, hey, this is a $1 million package. There's 43 properties in it. We're asking 800,000 plus 3. Right off the bat, it's probably not a deal. But if you want to send them a message and say, hey, I'd like to set up a conference call with you and the owner of record of this particular package, line it up, set it up. If they're not willing to do that, then it's more than likely, like I said a minute ago, it's probably not a deal. And you are probably going to waste a ton of time. And I know this because I spent a ton of time, especially early on, doing that. I would get hooked. I would get synced because I would get all excited. I'd be like, oh my gosh, 40 properties, 50 properties. I've got a buyer for this. I can make a ton of money. And then at the end of the day, you get a deal under contract, and all of a sudden that particular individual that you were talking with is gone. You can't find them. They're gone. So it's a complete waste of time. So I would avoid those types of deals extremely fast. Don't even let them waste any of your time, okay? Because it will be a gigantic waste of your time. So my recommendation is, if you can't get that phone call set up, right away between you, that individual that's telling you about the package, and the owner of record, then you don't have a deal, okay? And then you just need to let it go. There's more deals out there, I promise you, okay? And the way that you could find out if it's the real person, owner of record, verify it with the county recorder's office. It's absolutely free. Verify it. And if they're spread out in different counties, have a virtual assistant go on, okay? Go to Odesk. No, it's actually Upwork now, not Odesk anymore. Go to Upwork.com. You could have the virtual assistant pull all of the owner of record information for you, and you will be good to go. They could pull all of that information up. And if you're talking to Billy Smith, okay, and owner of record shows that it's with, Johnny B. Good, then you know for a fact that you don't have the actual owner of record on the phone, and you could call the person out on the conference call about it. Like, it says Johnny B. Good is the owner of record on here. Are you guys business partners, or how does this work out? And then, you could find out more on that particular call. You could find out a bunch on those calls, okay? I had to learn it the hard way. Don't take months, possibly even years of, being strung along on these types of deals. Learn from my mistakes, do the 1 minute sniff test, and find out if it's a deal or not. You'll be able to find out really, really fast. So take my word for it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. If you want more information on how you could find actual direct deals, there is a link above that you can click to get my free LinkedIn copy and paste messages for getting direct with banks, hedge funds, private equity firms, private sellers, and more. There's a ton of different ways that we show you how to get those. It's a free download. You could copy and paste the messages that I use to get direct with these people. But help me out here. I need some comments below. Let me know if you like this information, and I will be able to take from your comments to create more information like this. And continue to check on my page. Make sure you like my page, because every time I make a post, you'll be able to see it. And, I put up motivational stuff, inspirational stuff. I do videos like these to give you guys free tools, tips, whatever you need to start having a super successful business. But if you need anything else, obviously just let me know. You could private message me on this page. But make sure you like my page. Make sure you leave me a comment. I really value comments from individuals. But other than that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this.